Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2022 mid-month general readings. We are looking at the last half of August, the last 2 weeks of August 2022, and this reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for taking the time to be here to watch this video, any of the videos on my YouTube channel. Your likes, your shares, hitting that subscribe button, the referrals, all of your comments. It's great to have all the support. Thank you so much. So Sagittarius, this reading is for you for the last 2 weeks of August 2022. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Sagittarius, it's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarian. It's going to resonate a little differently, of course, for everyone. It's a general reading. So if you know all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus, watch each of those videos as well, because it can help bring in any additional insight and perspective into what's going on in your particular situation. And if you find that something does resonate with you enough that you would like to take a deeper look at it, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking on the description link. You'll see it there as well. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I can usually respond the same day with more information. I offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and I do readings full time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent at trying to schedule people in as quickly as possible. So if you're interested, message me. Okay, Sagittarius, I am using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. So, last half of August for Sagittarius, we have, interesting, a lot of this for the fire signs. We have the Five of Swords, a victory, a hard-won victory, winning at all costs, which of course begs the question, is the cost worth it? With the Five of Swords, we have the Two of Cups. Lots of Two of Cups soulmate for the, lots of relationship energy for the mid-months. Yeah, a victory with your soulmate, your kindred spirit, your person, or wanting to like win at all costs. Let's keep looking. Strength, facing fears, doubts, insecurities, perhaps taking a look also at the responsibility you play in a particular situation, or what especially if it's challenging. Okay, what are my responsibilities here? Have I made mistakes too? Takes strength, courage to do that. It's also what you gain more of. Strength, courage, wisdom, and humility, and that comes with the Hermit. This is like learning a lot. It feels like you're trying to evolve, really, Sagittarius. It feels like you're trying to look at something in a really honest way in order to gain wisdom, insight, and clarity, and which is the process that we're here to evolve, right? Which is the process through which we evolve and we gain wisdom, which is what the Hermit does. And it takes strength to kind of do that, to kind of pull back and take a really honest, clear look at something, and then flip that mirror around and, look at ourselves too. What part have I had to play in this? What do I need to do moving forward? I kind of see you going through this because of this soulmate kindred spirit connection that's probably there to as an impetus, as a springboard for this evolution, which is usually why we have soulmates and kindred spirits, whether they stay with us for the rest of our lives or not. It's what we're meant to learn by being in contact or relationship with them. Whether or not they stay with us for the rest of our lives, what we learn and the lessons are what we carry forward with us through the rest of our lives. So it feels directly like one of those kind of experiences here. Next, we have the Three of Wands, starting to see your efforts paying off and feeling hopeful, positive, and optimistic about the future. There is a sense of waiting. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This can be you. It can also be another fire sign, because I think somebody out there is also, their soulmate person is also a fire sign, or manifests like that lovely, fiery, feisty, knows what she wants, or he, easy on the eyes kind of individual. There's a real positive, there's a sense of waiting, but feeling positive about what that waiting is going to bring, what you're waiting for. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus is the Wheel of Fortune, so change. It's interesting. It feels a little bit like Aries and Aquarius's. Spirit is bringing change here, and we can't do anything about the Wheel of Fortune, right? But sometimes what Spirit does is it gives us a choice as to what that change, what the outcome will be. And this is evolving around some kind of strong karmic connection, relationship here, which could be like romantic relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or it could be just a close best friend, kindred spirit. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of similar cards to, again, Aries and Aquarius. Interesting. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. So it's very social, celebratory, coming together, having a good time, or reuniting. The start of something passionate, new. Five of Cups, sorrow, loss, regret. And this is all clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like for some reason, but Aries got this too, and again, for some reason, maybe Aquarius did too. It feels like this is one of those time periods, and I think leading into September as well, where Spirit is saying, look, there's going to be change in this, one way or the other. You can't do anything about that. But what we are giving you here is the opportunity to structure or shape what that change is going to be based on your decisions. You can either move forward in the right way, or the way that, you know, you're being pulled or asked to move in spite of maybe fears about how it's going to turn out, and that's going to be celebratory and lovely, but it may require challenging yourself and taking a leap of faith, or you can make decisions not to. This relationship may end, and you're going to be left with sadness, grief, loss, and regret. Clarify Five of Swords, winning at all costs, a hard-won victory. Again, it feels very much like you really, there's no lack of love between the two of you. You feel like this person is your person. You do not want to lose this person. Absolutely do not. Five of Swords. This, I mean, the Five of Swords with the Two of Cups. The Five of Swords is like, I'm going to win no matter what. I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to let, you know, I'm not going to let my Two of Cups go. Clarify Five of Swords. The Chariot, very similar energy. Success on a difficult path because you are determined to win no matter what it takes, no matter how hard it is. Wow. Five of Wands and Nine of Coins. Fighting, petty arguments, fighting over the same thing over and over and over again. Independence, self-sufficiency, self-confidence. It feels like there's an issue within this relationship. And the issue is, one person feels like they are they are not as relevant to the other person as they feel they need to be or deserve to be here. It feels like you guys are fighting over independence and self-sufficiency. There isn't anything wrong with that in and of itself, but it feels here, what I think this means is that, yeah, one person doesn't feel like there's enough commitment or closeness or they themselves, relevance to who they are in your life, or you could always flip this vice versa. And there's this constant struggle. It's a continual bone of contention between the two of you. Clarify Two of Cups. Two of Swords, yes, somebody is stuck, reluctant or resistant to take a look at something, because if they do, they'll have to take action. They'll have to make a choice once and for all, and somebody is resistant to that. Strength, Five of Coins. Five of Coins, somebody feeling shut out, abandoned, rejected, not good enough, feeling like they have to beg. Somebody feels like they're not heard or relevant or paid attention to enough. Strength, again, facing fears, doubts, insecurities, really taking a look at okay, is that true? Is there an element to that's true? You know, kind of flipping the mirror around, that takes a lot of strength and courage. You gain a lot from doing that, right? The star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. The star comes after the tower. There is hope for this relationship. There is hope for this. But this issue has to be resolved. And I feel like Spirit is offering an opportunity here that there's going to be change one way or another. For example, I'm going to use this because it was such a strong element in your sister sign Aries. Same connected, strong, loving, karmic relationship. One person wants to move forward, the other person doesn't. They're fine with things the way they are, but the other person isn't. There's going to be change one way or the other. Some aspect is going to end, but you get to decide what that ending is going to be. Is it going to be that a certain aspect of the relationship ends because you are moving to the next level, like getting married, engaged, you know, something of that sort? Or is it going to end because you steadfastly refuse to do anything and the other person says, this is not good for me, I need to go? You know, again, it's like Spirit saying there's going to be change in this. That cannot be avoided. But what you do have the opportunity is to kind of shape what that change is. With no regret, or with regret, right? Let's clarify strength with the Hermit. I really feel here like you or the other person is really really trying hard to get some insights about yourself, insights about what the struggle is, what the reluctance, what the resistance here is, really facing something. You know, what you choose to do with it is up to you, but it feels like somebody's really struggling to go through a difficult kind of evolutionary aspect of their life journey here, facing something that's difficult for them to face. The Hermit. Strength is clarified by the Hermit, which is clarified by the Hermit. The Eight of Swords. Telling yourself you're trapped or you're stuck or you can't, but you can. Swords is governed by the element of air, which governs everything that goes on up in here, our belief systems, ideologies, our perspective. This is somebody who's self-limiting themselves because of their own fears. Oh, I can't because of this. I can't because of that. I can't move forward because it always ends up bad. Or I can't get married because marriages always fail. Or I can't, you know, I mean, it's just all of these, all the reasons, all the excuses, right? But I really feel like you're trying hard to take a look at what is holding you back and what is limiting you. We have the High Priestess, very similar to the Hermit, listening, looking, hearing, paying attention to your intuition. This is kind of a quiet, contemplative energy of like going within and going, okay, what is this really about? What am I stuck on? What am I resisting here? You know, the Devil, yeah, toxic, negative cycles, obsessive, addictive energies, which it could be trying to break that, or just mindsets or ideologies that come from a past real experience, but maybe which don't have anything, don't belong in your present life, your present relationship. But it's really difficult to break, you know, that Devil card energy because there's something in it that we always kind of go back to because it comforts us in some way temporarily, but it actually ends up being unhealthy for us and everybody around us, right? Difficult trying to work your way through this. This is a real kind of download, difficult evolutionary chapter right here for you, Sagittarius. Clarify Three of Wands with the Queen of Wands. And again, you can flip this. It might be the other person you're in a relationship with going through this. Combination of both. Three of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Two of Wands, choices. The Emperor, Aries, or an older male, older person, being responsible, committed. Two of Wands. It feels like somebody's waiting on a choice, waiting on a decision. Maybe both of you are waiting. Maybe you're waiting on a decision or choice on this other person. Maybe they're waiting to see something from you as well. Feels like maybe one of you is waiting for the other one to come to them, and the other one is waiting for you to give them something more to come to elevate. They want to see their other person, whether it's you or them, elevated, right? Kind of step up and be that emperor. The Lovers, yeah, relationship at a crossroad. A choice needs to be made. Seven of Coins, taking a look at what you have invested in something and asking yourself, What should I do with this? Should I invest more? Should I take it from that 7 to a 10, or should I just not go another direction? There's waiting here. Yeah, it feels like both of you are kind of waiting. One is waiting for the person to come to them, and that person is like, well, give me something better to come to. Right? That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay. Let me wrap up with some advice, guidance, feedback. Advice, guidance, feedback. King of Wands, or you are, Leo, Aries, Sag. Page of Cups, Two of Cups. Reach out with your person. Tell them how much you love them. Tell them that they are the person for you. Tell them everything that you feel about them. Open your mouth and communicate with them. Oh, here's the Queen of Wands again. This is about communicating with openness, honesty, and blatant love. Justice, the right thing to do. Be honorable. Do the right, honorable, ethical, moral path, whatever that means to you, although there is some basic standards for that, right? Because I think this person needs to hear it. They need to see that you are that Emperor person doing the right thing, doing the honorable thing. And again, you can flip this story around to the other person too. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, those are your messages for the last half of August. I hope you found them useful, helpful, enjoyed them, or at least they gave you some food for thought. Again, for those of you for whom it resonated and you would like to maybe take a deeper look at it, peel it back a little bit, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts. Feel free to email me directly, Maggie1Maguire@gmail.com. You can also see that by clicking on the description link. I would be most happy to hear from you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the September general readings. Stay safe and well until then, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.